So when it comes to creating content for your digital presence, what are some important factors to note throughout the month of Ramadan? First and foremost, we talked about it a little bit before, authenticity is key. It's a time where people, they want to see perhaps personalized content that is truly authentic and relevant to them. It's important to understand that the tone of voice may become more conversational. People are looking for more authentic engagement, really, when it comes to just taking some time out, reflecting, and it's important for your own brand equity that your content fits into the conversation with your audience. You know your audience better than anyone else, so really understanding how their mind shift changes throughout this month is going to help you have a better conversation with them, because ultimately that is what you want to achieve. Now, in parallel, it is a month, and so it's important to be prepared, because you also are going to be experiencing Ramadan yourself and your team. And so being prepared, looking at Ramadan themed posts, for example, for social media, and building out that calendar. What days do you want to share? What is the frequency that you want to share? What are the time frames that you want to share? We talked about being active or present in the morning or in the evening. For example, I have a blogger friend, and she is posting about food, and she asked her audience whether she wanted them, or whether they wanted her to share content during after iftar, or whether she should be sharing content just as normal throughout the day, because she's conscious that people are fasting. So small things like this, you can ask your audience, but it's good to be planned. It's good to prepare the content, have those themes. For example, again, if I use this example for my friend, she's now using examples of the food to eat during Ramadan, what she's putting on the table, what she's feeding the family. So you can see how it pivots to fit the audience, because her audience is fasting together with her. So just be conscious of your audience, what they're doing, create that authentic content and theme it around what your business is doing, or how your business is relevant for the audience throughout the holy month. That's probably the biggest thing to watch out for. And this then allows you to personalize your message to your audience, because you understand their behavior, how their behavior has shifted, and how you can join the conversation, or basically engage with their new daily routine throughout the holy month of Ramadan. So let's pivot to what GoDaddy does best. We are the world's largest services platform that supports everyday entrepreneurs and small businesses globally. And we're here to help these everyday entrepreneurs build their online presence, create a beautiful website, and engage with their customers as they grow their brand, whether it's through e-commerce, whether it's through digital marketing or productivity products. Now, at the beginning of this year, we released our GoDaddy MENA survey results that we conducted with entrepreneurs. And I want to share just a few facts as we talk about digital, specific to the Egyptian market. We all know that the pandemic caused this rapid shift to digital because we were locked down. We did turn to digital platforms to engage with both our friends and family, but also with brands and businesses. And what we see is in Egypt specifically, 60% of entrepreneurs are positive about the post-pandemic world and their business growth prospects. In line with this, we've seen that 1 in 5 entrepreneurs have created an e-store. So they've taken their business and they've started selling online, whether it's products or services. And we've seen variable growth of up to 66% across online sales channels. So we can see how that online push has really supported business growth overall. From a digital marketing standpoint, when we look at the channels that are most engaged from a social commerce perspective, Facebook is the #1 platform in Egypt, with almost 89%, almost 90% of the survey respondents listing Facebook as their core platform. But we also see WhatsApp coming in second and Instagram thereafter. So you can see how these kind of play out together in the fact that Facebook is a great advertising platform and engagement platform, but then WhatsApp functions as a engagement conversation tool. So this could be potentially taking an order. It could be customer care, and customer care is important, especially during Ramadan. If your user habits change, what are the time slots that you're offering customer care or customer support? Are you active 24/7, or are you doing it at specific times when you know there's going to be a peak? So that's something that is really important to consider. And overall, the biggest challenge for small businesses and entrepreneurs is basically acquiring new customers. So when we think of all of these elements together, looking at where your customers are, where your audience, where your potential audience is channel-wise, what your content and what your offering is from a joining the conversation and engagement perspective, is really then important to feeding into your e-store or online channels and the content there to start a conversation and really try to grow your business through new customer acquisition. As the world's largest services platform supporting small businesses and entrepreneurs, we have 20 million customers globally, and our global mission is the same as our mission in Egypt. We focus on two core pillars. One is supporting business growth, that empowerment. So how we support everyday entrepreneurs to get online, create a beautiful online presence with a website builder or e-store, and then integrate this with online marketing, whether it's social media marketing, whether it's email marketing, and productivity tools to work really efficiently and effectively with your team. That's our first pillar. And our second pillar is focused on education, on sharing this sage guidance that allows our audience, our customers, to better leverage, better understand and leverage the tools to really fulfill their business growth objectives when it comes to online platforms. So let's talk a little bit about user habits throughout Ramadan. The holy month is a month that people prepare for. For example, a lot of people and my friends, they are thinking about what they're going to cook for the family. They're really planning on spending a lot of time, especially iftar, with their friends and family. And when we look at the calendar and the clock, we know that people are up for sahur, and then they break the fast at iftar. So understanding that people are maybe online early in the morning, maybe less active online throughout the day, and then again active once again after iftar, means that you might have a different time schedule for your conversations around your brand or your business. This is also a month of more thoughtfulness, more family orientation. We see people wanting to spend time with their loved ones, maybe getting gifts and searching for, browsing for gifts or outfits or, food items that they can bring to the table to really spend that quality time with their family. So understand where your audience is, how their behavior might shift throughout this month. Is there anything charitable that you're doing that you would like to communicate with your audience? They might want to get engaged. They might be interested in knowing more about it. They may have other activities that they're doing that you can help support, because it is a month of giving. So understand when you want to engage with them, the type of content that you want to use to engage with them to really create an authentic conversation. And then the times that they're going to be online, basically. Now, for any business that is offering a product or service, e-commerce is an option, and you can link all of your online content, your digital content, back to your e-store. We as GoDaddy, for example, we offer an e-store. And so understand what are the products or services or messages that you're pushing, and then how that links back to your e-store via a link within your posts or within your ads. So that's something to consider. First and foremost, knowing your audience and how their behavior shifts throughout the holy month. Bye.